Welcome back to Daytime. We are in the kitchen with a former attorney and a speechwriter, believe it or not, who decided to enroll in a pastry course in Paris just for fun while she was living in Europe. Now, Paula Shoyer is a pastry chef who owns and operates Paula's Parisian Pastries Cooking School in Chevy Chase, Maryland. She's appeared on the Food Network's Sweet Genius, and she has a book out now called The Kosher Baker. Paula, welcome to the show. And talk about living your dream. You truly are the Julie and Julia story.
Yeah, that movie was the story of my life because I was a diplomat in Switzerland and wanted something fun to do at some point and went to cooking school in Paris.
And how much more fun can baking be, right?
Baking is much more fun than practicing law. No offense to the lawyers out there.
Now, I see a lot of fruit, so I assume we're making a fruit...
We're making a fruit tart.
Okay.
This is the easiest fruit tart you're ever going to make. I'm a working mom of 4 kids. We got to go fast, but it has to be delicious and elegant too.
Okay.
So it's a 1 bowl dough with sugar, flour, baking powder, and ginger.
Now, a lot of people think that, you know, the stores make it so easy for us with the pre-made pastries that making your own dough is really tough. It's not as hard as it looks, is it?
Well, there are some doughs that are harder than others. This is an easier one, and homemade has fewer ingredients, it's healthier, and let me just grab the margarine first. I'm going to put dairy-free margarine in this, but you can make this with butter too. I do it dairy-free because I'm kosher. Wait 1 second on the egg. First, we're going to mix this up till it looks like sand. Got it. Homemade is better for you because it has fewer ingredients and it's just healthier. So
no preservatives.
No preservatives. I think process is what's the problem with obesity in this country. So you mix this up till it becomes sand, and why don't you pour that in? So how many eggs? 1 egg. 1 egg. Beaten, and then some vanilla. Okay. Now I use ginger in this. Pour it right in. I use ginger in this, but you could flavor this with lemon zest, orange zest, cinnamon, whatever you like. I always tell people follow the recipe the first time, and then the second time, you know, do it however you like. Try to play around with the recipe. So when you mix this up,
so you get all that mixed.
You get this mix that comes into a ball like this. Oh, nice. Okay, so you don't have to freeze it. And you don't even need a rolling pin for this. So let me show you what we're going to do. This is so super easy. Here, take some in your hands and just flatten it in your hands and just press it into the pan. So this is just like that. Well, you're doing it very kind of, you know, violently.
I'm the violent baker.
Be nice to the dough. Okay. All right, that's
so just press it in.
That sounds like a new blog in the making.
Yeah, there you go.
So
get your aggressions out in the kitchen.
Well, you can do that with a rolling pin too, but this one's even easier, which is great if you're going on vacation anywhere. You don't even need to take any special equipment, go to any supermarket. You can use any pan you like.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we try to get it as evenly as possible. Okay. And I put a parchment on the bottom, which I traced out a circle of. It makes it so easy for it to pop out later. So all we're going to do is press fruit in. Now, try to do it in some kind of design, you know. So it looks pretty. So it kind of looks pretty. You can use any fruit you like, and if you're going to do like blueberries or raspberries, kids are great at this. You just poke holes. Well, yeah, it's something fun for them to do, right? Okay, so you arrange it nicely. You arrange it like this. We move down here. And then the last thing you do before you bake it is you just sprinkle some sugar on top and bake it. Bake it for about 30 to 45 minutes. Just check it. You want it to bubble a little bit and be brown around the edges. And look how easy it is to flip out. You flip it out on. Let me make sure I get the handles here. Okay. All right, we flip it like this. That is easy, my gosh. Right, and then you just turn it back onto another plate, and then you have... It's great. So it's a super easy dessert. You know, I organized my cookbook, The Kosher Baker, by time and degree of difficulty. That's fantastic. So that, you know, people could find super easy desserts to make. So it comes out looking like this, and you can put it in a baking pan? Yeah, you double the recipe and make it in rows. I once did this to look like an American flag for the 4th of July. I did little tart rings, little pans like this. Beautiful. And you can even make bites. You know what I love, too, about kosher is that it basically means healthy. It's gluten-free and it's dairy-free, Well, some can be gluten-free. My book is sugar-free, gluten-free, but it's all dairy-free, and you don't have to be Jewish or kosher to like these recipes. So many people have dairy allergies. Well, we got to taste really quick. You can taste it. Look, I'm not using a fork. I'm just doing this. You can do that too. I have these little bites here too, and I have this with a berry sauce too. Wonderful. Chef Paula Shoyer, thank you so much. The book is called The Kosher Baker. We'll be right back.